What's up, y'all? Thought I give you another sniper story today. Um, so this one is to when I started doing ghillie stuff. Didn't necessarily. Well, no, I had a sniper rifle. Um, it wasn't the advanced one that I have right now. It was actually an old Springer. Didn't do anything to it. It was one of those Wellfire SR2s. So it was an L96 with some type of ergonomic stock. The thing was a tank, it weighed about maybe 10 pounds. So that was fun to lug around on the field. But anyways, I think it was a regular Command and Conquer. I forget which one it was, but it was either I think it was in April. It was the April Command and Conquer of 2020, and the game mode at the time was capture the flag. So this game mode at this time, there was a lot of lush green that was surrounding the field, and I didn't have my custom ghillie at the time either. It was some Amazon poncho that I got on the site, and it had ghillie on it. It had woodland colors, but there was a lot of green mixed into it, so it worked. It worked good for the time being. And then yeah, and then I had to get the same type of ghillie colors on the rifle, and it was worked good for the time being at that time. So our team's home base was it was the town on at Nighthawk, and so what I did is left of the town. If you're looking outside the town, left is SAC base and a regulator base. So what I did is I went around the outside and started ghillie walking a little bit, trying to make it past whoever was back there in that area. And so got that down, and probably a good 15 minutes, 20 minutes of ghillie walking and laying prone and letting people pass. I was able to locate the flag, which was at the back of Crucible. Now, keep in mind, the guards at Crucible were a couple of my buddies now, but nobody knew me at the time at the field. I was just a regular. That was Thomas and Meeseeks, and their group is called the Chairsoft Society. They got high-powered DMRs, and they are scary, and they are loud. For airsoft, which is insane. They got some cool setups, and so they're guarding, and so they didn't notice at the time. I crawled about maybe 40 feet to get this flag, and the rule with the flag is that you have to stand and you have to have it over your shoulder, and you got to walk with it. So it's like, shit, I'm going to be exposed. So I crawl that 40 feet, and I grab the flag, and then I start, hunch over, walking with it really slowly. um, I think I was there. I think I was towards their left, and they spot me. They start firing. Meeseeks' gun, or replica, the correct term, replica for airsoft. His replica broke on him, and then Thomas wasn't able to shoot. They were trying to. Well, they thought I was going to be on the road to the right. I heard the shots happen, and I started hoofing it to the left through the trees. I'm holding my sniper. Keep in mind, and this is all before I started going to the gym and working out. I was out of shape. I'm holding this sniper, and I'm lugging this flag, and I hoof it to the left, and I'm just breaking through trees like the animal that my call sign's based off of. And that was about a 20-acre run, and that was just pure adrenaline and panic, and I was just, I don't know what came over me. I'm just straight line. When I got to the outskirts or outside the trenches outside the city, here comes Andrew. He was one of the main sniper guys. He wasn't sniping that game. He sees me, the bush, and everybody called me Ghillie at the time because I was the only one that ran a Ghillie regularly. They said, "There's the Ghillie. He's got the flag. Give him cover fire." And about 5 guys withdrew. They didn't know who was chasing me, but they were just giving cover fire as I was passing them. I found there was another guy that was closer to our base, and I'm like, take this fucking flag. And so they take the flag, and I'm just slow walking, huffing and puffing back to base. I sit down by one of the silos on the outskirts of the town, and Pops was the CO for this game. He's one of the staff members there. He looks down on me. He goes, buddy, take a good 5 minutes. Because I did just straight 20 acres of running and got this flag back to base. I had two Gatorades on my vest, and I shotgunned both of them, which you shouldn't do. And so I took 5 minutes, and I was just huffing and puffing, trying to catch my breath. And yeah, that was an exhilarating experience to where I didn't take a shot at all, and it was just concealment until cover was broke, and I just booked it out of there. Yeah, I was winded. It was a good 5 minutes of catching my breath. And after the game, everybody's like came up, and that's when this is when I first met Meeseeks too. Well, really got to talk to him. And so he's like, where's homeboy at? He goes, buddy, you freaking huffed it. I was worried because in the safety briefing, they were saying that the ghillie suits, they can, whoever's wearing the ghillie can't feel their hits very well. I'm like, he's a field admin and staff member. I'm like, dude, I'm sorry if I wasn't calling any hits or anything like that. I was just pure adrenaline. But he goes, no, dude, you freaking killed it out there grabbing that flag. Like, I saw this moving bush out of the corner of my eye. I went to aim, and then my gun messed up. If I wish Meeseeks was here. His POV of the story is a lot better that with him telling it than I am. But anyway. Yeah, I think that was the second time. I got more stories, but yeah, that's when pure adrenaline and panic in situations like you got to get the hell out of there. So I'm not a runner. I weigh 250 pounds. I usually just walk, but yeah, that was the one time I sprinted 20 acres to grab the flag. So, but yeah, there's another sniper story for you. I hope you guys enjoyed that little quip. Hopefully I was detailed enough. But yeah, if you enjoyed this, if you want to see more sniper stories, leave a like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, I will talk to y'all later. Peace.